Okay. Bag now already cleaned off that toilet. So grab this here. Okay. I need to get my book bag on though. Let me take a picture. There. Okay. So, let's get some water. I'm just filling up this water bottle here. Forgive me. Okay, here I am. And then I have my bag in here. I have my stuff here. No, she had me here make sure I need this water fountain just to be real. But I have my own problems. Yes. I'm just Jasmine Renee. There you go. Yep. Okay. So over here. Yep. Okay. Make sure I understand properly. Because dang it, it's, I'm not gonna be sitting over here. No, I'm not sitting over here because I don't see. Look like oh, it's one over there though, but let me see. Oh, there's one right here. So I can sit right here. And put my wagon on this side. Okay. Yeah, I can. Okay. Just like wondering. This table is a little different size too. Oh, okay. So it's here. So work through these issues. There's one. Let's see if say. Ooh, present. Where it is a chair. Public library. I'm hungry. These beats right here too. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Just put this here for now. Okay, so we got these, and I like potatoes. So I know I like potatoes. Cold up in here. I like the color of them. Like, okay. Yeah, but I have a whole lot. I mean, there's so much to say. I do not have to hurry into something because people don't want to miss out on my turn to learn about anything. And I'm not doing it. And I'm not going to let them do that to my children, my children's children, or anything that I'm concerned with. I have to be careful. Everybody act like they own everybody and everything. Somebody, yeah, you feel whatever, but even the whole situation about the food bank, if I start going there too much, it might be a problem. It's gonna be an issue all the time. And so these people need to do their jobs the right way. And the problem is they know what they're doing. But when I start asking, what books are you basing this off of? They have to tell me so that I can understand. That's any right. But they start saying that they don't want to tell me because I cannot grasp it. I don't understand. Bring somebody that can tell me the way I understand. And so they say that they rather just give me medicine. She was fucked up. And then they ain't even talking about the right kind of stuff. So these potatoes, it could be better. Man. They got spice and salt and man. Saying, what is it, 13-ounce bag of chips or something like that? That is not even that much. Straight up. Oh my goodness. Seriously. I'm gonna give myself more. Go right over to a computer and print out some stuff. I'll send this email to. Okay, that's more. I mean, the taste is straight. Like, I don't have to add anything else to it, but I want to. So cold. I wonder. I mean, just look and see the temperature. So, okay, Salem Lakes, Wisconsin is 37. Feels like 30 degrees though. Kenosha is 37. Feels like 28. Racine, Wisconsin, 36. Feels like 27. So it's cold outside. Of course. So let's see. Oh, no, man. So, I mean, it's not my nose ain't running. My nose right here. See what I'm saying? It be like, that be the language though. And it be like, will anybody ever stop and say, what the fuck? Because I think that some of that stuff was taught to mess some language up, to miscommunicate things, unconsent, for very unlawful things. What is the fuck is law? Anybody gotta follow no goddamn law? What law? All kinds of laws. This is the fucking problem. And then they try to amend the Constitution constantly, and then they talking about, oh well, now the political president of the United States of America, okay, is trying to remove the whole Constitution, and probably you have to put something in place if you're gonna take it out. A lot of countries, people look way better too. Everybody ain't always sick, well, from what I see, but third world countries, it's time that people start being more wealthy and healthy. If it is health, for real. Oh my goodness. Ooh, it's cold. I have to put in these fabrics or something on me. I'm about to plug up my blow dryer. Shit. I'm going in them study rooms and plug up my blow dryer now. It's cold. And I don't need to cause attention or anything like that, but I don't have to stay cold. I'm away. I'm gonna see a little bit, but I'm probably about to be getting the study room so I can plug up my blow dryer. This is so good. And I like it. It's spicy. A lot of my stuff is had the same spices. I use the same spices. But I'm gonna have all kinds of spices and do all kinds of things. Have all kinds of different, make the same stuff and have it all taste different. Vegetables and things. I mean, every store around here order the same stuff. It's like they don't know anything else to order. They're not looking in their books. They order all the same everything. Why can't they look in their books and really research who the fuck is who could possibly be ordering all of this stuff that's not ordering what's necessary? An agenda. Straight up. I don't have to deal with any dumbass shit. No. I don't be falling for, and I don't be falling for the Mr. Nice Guy routines either. That shit is so played the fuck out. I'm fucking gonna say thank you for your time. I ain't give you my time. I heard what you said, and I don't give a fuck. I ain't listening to you. Yeah, no. That Mr. Nice Guy routine ain't working on me. Shit. Be yourself. I'm about to eat all of this right now. Eating now. Oh, I'm hungry now. I got some peanut butter. I got some peanut butter. Oh, it don't even matter. I'm hungry now. I know what I'm gonna eat right now. I didn't even know how much my dad cared about me. And you know what? And I didn't even know how much my mother cared. You know what I'm saying? And it used to be a hard situation. I could just sit up here and just eat these potatoes. Like both of these other things that I make. This stuff matters in a real way. I eat so much of it so I can have, make it relevant in my body. I sit up there And I pour spices and all, so that not only my tongue can taste it, but my body can taste it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. I had to download and print out some things. I had to do that. I had to send this email. Okay, I'm about to eat another one, but I don't know which one to eat. Probably about to eat this one. And I like to eat, but I also want things that are not going to stick and harden in my body and get stuck and clog me up and blow me out. So I make sure that I'm careful about what I eat. And so, like, having a bowel movement, this food is going to be perhaps a proper nutrition. It's going to go to where it's supposed to go. It's going to go through whatever thing it go through. I'm about to eat another one too. But, and then I'm going to move my bowels or whatever it is, whether it's whatever it is that I have that is moving through my body. It can be, you know, fats, or it could be anything like cells that are, moving along, or I mean, it's anything, just fluids and natural things that are supposed to go through my body and that just continue to, like, I don't know, just renew, like I can just continue to renew myself. And so what I'm having, I already had 2 bowel movements today. That's good. And I know that when I'm eating, it may seem like it's but I'm balancing it out. And then I'm having things like, what's this peanut butter bubbling up like that? Should have showed that shit. Some things I'll be like, man, I miss that. I don't know if that ever happened again. But I'm not sure. It's like a 10-pound bag of potatoes. Easily gain 10 pounds a week. Easily gain 10 pounds a week. If it was 10 pounds of some messed up kind of bread, you know what I'm saying? Just like just flour and water. You know what I'm saying? If it was nothing that, if I wasn't eating any fruit or any, oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know what wrong it would be because sound. I'm gonna print my papers out and then figure out what I'm gonna do because I have to warm up. If I'm in somewhere that I can. I'm not gonna sit around and act like I have to be. I gotta look up a word. It's not my word. I don't know who word it is, but I'm gonna use it. Hello, you got a problem with me? Put it in writing. Yeah, I'm not about to be around here acting, not acting, but being desolate. I gotta be desolate. I don't have to. Now, if they say no, that's one thing, but I'm not gonna not try. If I'm cold and I'm feeling cold, I'm gonna see about it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is just so amazing to me. I just had so many ladybugs in my bedroom window. I mean, I did not know how great everything was. Oh, man, this ideal house. Say something. People have lead in their house, and lead is important. Lead is important. Lead is something that is a good thing. And there are people who want it and they have pushed a narrative and they have convinced people and scared them that are in government representative positions. And they have convinced those people that lead is bad to take away from people that have older houses. They have beautiful windows. They take them windows and put them somewhere older, antique windows in their house and stuff like that. They convince them instead of showing them how to restore. What do you do to restore it? Or even if, okay, you want new windows. Of course you want new windows. But you don't have to always have new windows. But what about the vaccinations? What about the things like some of those fast food restaurants? Fast food restaurants, I once believed that it was fast food because I like the drive through, how you hurry up. Fast food is because it is loaded with a lot of false narratives. It's loaded with a bunch of artificial nutrients, high rapid pace, and they cause a crash or they cause a bit of a problem, and it is so messed up. That's why a lot of people don't mess around, and this is junk. Like, oh, you trash. Like, they look at people like that in those communities who just sit up there and eat off fast food. You trash. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a mess. It's a mess for machines. It's a mess for humans. It's a mess for sanitation. It's a mess for health and wellness. It's a mess for regulations. I mean, it's shit. It's just a mess. It really is. It's a fucking mess. And so looking at these things, it just matters so much. Ooh, I'm about to go up here. I send this email off, but I'm about to just use a phone. Oh, please. And I seen some warm blankets. They say they use them warm. Like if somebody keep them in their car and something happened where it's like a warm traffic or something like that. So I don't know if that was artificial intelligence or what. And I understand that artificial intelligence is making its way. Okay, right. But I'm making my way. Okay, fine. So that's it because shit. It is so cold, and I mean it does something. Cold weather does something for so long. You know, I can be outside for days at a time, but I have to figure out how do I find a way that I can, oh, let's say 35 degrees, that I can warm my Fahrenheit, I can warm my body and continue to grow. But also, I have to just make sure I maintain a nice, stable balance. I've been in some fucked up situations and I can't do anything about it. Nothing. But some situations I can't do nothing but fight. These people don't possibly know how much protein in the serving. They don't know. They don't know how much is in how much is this stuff is mixed into and all that different stuff. They do not know that. They have to regulate it to market it and put it on a specific shelf. That is not telling anything. But people are out here just selling any motherfucking thing. They're just selling anything and everything that they find that they can sell. I'm not for sale. Why would I be for sale? Who's trying to buy me? Who believe that they motherfucking purchase me? I'm interested. Why can't I know? What's the problem? Back in the day, people were slaves. They knew who the fuck were their slave masters. They knew that those slave masters had a family. They come from a long line of this and that and the other. They had a plantation. They had everything the fuck plain. Now, it was hard to get their papers or whatever the situation is, and then they got sold a motherfucking fake ass civil war, in which is probably another one. Because who about to, y'all motherfuckers still slaving people and think somebody playing. You just transferred these slaves from the South. The North and the South fought over black people. And they conditioned slavery into a more sophisticated level to then that's why so many people in the North are now introduced into mental health. You give them enough and make them believe that they are independent and they can do anything you want them to do. They don't have to give a house. They don't have to feed. If they do, it's even lower of a detriment. It gets even lower and lower. Oh, shit. And lower. And this is the truth. And so I say, oh, come on up north for you. You might believe that you're free, but what the fuck is free? I don't know who wrote some of those songs and why they wrote them, but they just don't all make sense. It says, freedom, freedom, freedom over me. And before I be your slave. First of all, I'm not about to be buried in my motherfucking grave. So I'm letting you know right motherfucking now. It's on and it's motherfucking popping. And I ain't dying. And you know that. So you know that I'm not your motherfucking slave. Now, if you want to talk some money, talk to me. If somebody else is talking like they talking for me, bring them to the motherfucking table so I can see their pretty ass. And I'ma talk, and everybody talk. And it ain't no motherfucking 30-minute, 1 hour, all that bullshit. And these are the problems. Nah, I'm just saying, and it means something. It means something. This stuff is real. This stuff is real. And they say that I'm crazy, that I'm making it up. They say that I'm out of my mind. They try to make it seem like nothing is going wrong. Like I'm imagining all of this stuff. And they tell children that I'm crazy. They tell anybody that I'm crazy. They say, you know what? Y'all the same motherfuckers who don't want them to get the book. The same white people right now somewhere having a Black History Month spelling bee kicking them. The black people, it barely probably ain't no black children that much around. And the motherfuckers, you gonna teach your children about Black history, but then what about mine? I'm supposed to teach mine. But then you want to take mine away from me when you find that I'm too loose. If I want to beat my child ass, I'm going to beat my child ass, bitch. You sitting there whooping my child ass every time you try to say something bad about their parents. So what makes you any better? You ain't putting on this. The people that you work for ain't putting on this. And how much do you pay on your taxes? Bitch, run your shit up. What's your address? I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know it because you probably rob your own self and say I did it, bitch. And these fake ass lot of this shit, I be wanting the flavor to last more. And it absorbs in me because you know what? I have some malnutrition. I know I have it. And that's why I sit up here and I eat and I eat and I eat. And then I have to add a little pasta to my stuff so I can kind of, you know what I'm saying, get that. I like pasta, but so I can, try to have a little fulfillment. So I make it work. I like rich foods. It sure is. I'm cold. I mean, I'm not. Okay, so I check around in my vaginal area and it's very hot. It's hot. So I know I'm not cold, but I feel a layer of there's a layer on me that has been impacted from cold weather. And I don't know if it's cold. I just know that it was a particular element that I am trying to understand. I don't have to agree with it, but I'm just wondering about it. And right now, my body is doing something that I don't know. I was told, hey, this is cold. But what if it's me breathing? What if it's me growing? And I've been told this whole time that it's like, don't suffer me. But also, I look at it like common sense. Ice is like this, is going to be like that. So, yeah, I'm going to be cold. But what if everybody has been told the wrong thing? Or what does cold really do? And so, a lot of people are attracted to DNA, attracted to different cycles and these things. And it's like, well, but why are my hands feeling this way? Why am I feeling this way? If I go through a stage of shock, then that's a problem. And so I know that it's something that I want to manage better. And so I have to really and I want to see where other things are coming from. And if I appreciate, I appreciate. If I don't, I don't. But I want to have, and I don't have to have conversations with him. I can read, but I'm just careful. I just want to wait till I can buy my own stuff because you know what? I don't want nobody talking about like they did something for me. I'd rather meet the author of them books. And a lot of people, like, them people are like passed away. They're anywhere. And people are representing them all different kind of stuff. And it's just like these foundations are representing one person and all that. Why? Why y'all couldn't you care so much about that person? It wasn't, you already knew it, you made it, so it wasn't nothing that you can do to save that person's life, to bring that person back. What about today? What about that person? They are finding mummies of pharaohs. Of pharaohs. It's more than one pharaoh. People can be their own pharaoh. They don't have to have a pharaoh over them. And they can be a pharaoh that know a pharaoh that know a pharaoh that know a bigger pharaoh. that knows a pharaoh. And they finding these people that have been properly stored away in a proper content because they got the money and they had the wealth, the riches, all this. And you know what they did? They had the time and the skill. They were not hurried through it. And they preserved as this, wrap these bodies and deal with it. These people are fucking up out here. And I'm surprised if they getting some favors handled around this bitch. But they're finding these people and they're digging them up, fucking disturbing them. They ain't ready. Some people maintain for hundreds and pass a message. And that's why they try to have me on lock. They see it ain't happening. You try to have my children online. The fuck you about to think you about to find out from them? You want some top secret information from my kids to see what the fuck? Bitch, you done went through all my daddy's stuff and mine, bitch. You done stole all my stuff. You done read all kind of records and all kinds of shit. You done found out information that is legally through any of them organizations that it was top secret or whatever. You ain't never supposed to know a motherfucking thing. My dad's funeral was at a church. That is supposed to be private. But it's not. Because too many people want to comment and be about, and they say, this whole thing, okay, but you know what? Fuck it, it's kingdoms. I'm out this bitch. I'll see y'all another time. Because they dealing with some real money. They dealing with some real things. So these people go and dig up these pharaohs and all these other things, and they have found that these people bodies are hundreds of years old, but they are intact as the best as could possibly be. And they are laying them out in fucking museums or laboratories or some kind of area. And it's bullshit. And I'm not about to have nobody sitting up here trying to listen in on me just to be somebody that they can try to have to. What? No. Please. I'd rather be myself, and I'd rather everyone be themselves and hear what I have to say, but do not motherfucking try to fight me over it. I just cannot, because I see what people do. I see how I ain't had no friends. I never can confirm a friend. And if I had a friend, they were not a friend. They were just themselves. But I ain't even had that. And I could not claim it. I could not name it. But I'm talking about people I was walking around this motherfucker be seen with almost every day. I was always the lowest of the low in every situation. Always being mistreated like I was nothing. But I was the one to bring the noise. I was the one to show the travel. I was the one, you know what I'm saying, do whatever. Everybody brought something to the motherfucking table. And so it wasn't never like I was coming up short any motherfucking where somebody else had a job or a car or babysit or some shit like that. I came with mine more than that. Shit, motherfuckers used to call me when they needed someone to sit there when they were down there. I ain't really had nobody. Motherfuckers, no, you don't have time. You don't have this. You don't have that. Okay, that's fine. But the problem is, I ain't down and out. I ain't gonna subscribe to that. It's a new day. And you know what? Things have to be looked at the change that they are. And I say it constantly. And other people I've heard say it. You don't have to look at stuff. It's 2025. People are so far ahead. Radio links, radio waves, neural links, all kinds of shit. But be careful with those radio waves. You know why? Because fucking around, if you bring that shit to just Wisconsin or anywhere, the FCC might control that bitch. Get a hold of it and turn shit on and off. And so yes, it's a good way to get there, but stay there and figure in all of that. Figure in the control of these radio waves and what radio is it. And so these are things of interest to me. I would like to, and I'm gonna say it, and motherfuckers might hate and try to beat me to it, and now I might have a whole nother group of motherfuckers who want to beat me down because I can't go to this group. Every height is a, you know what I'm saying, every layer I get, every mountain I climb, everywhere that I go, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be something. So I find my own shit. But you know what I'm saying, it's amazing to me that a motherfucker sit up here and brag about how Kenosha was automotive, this and that. It ain't shit here now. Oh, but except in the college. But then you're not even giving up enough money for financial aid. They're not even appropriating enough money for financial aid. And that financial aid ain't no cap on that shit. There is no cap on financial aid. And so I want to have fun with people that are creating things like that and such as that, and learning shit. Fucking have a conversation. I'm not about to sit up here and you force me, and to get my son back, you want me to go work at a motherfucking fast food restaurant. Me, I'm not giving y'all my motherfucking days. I'm not clocking in for you. And the judge don't want to hear me talk like this because they went to trial already. Went to trial without me. So I create my own stuff. And how do I convince anybody? I'm keep on keeping on. I'm not about to get strung out on that shit. It's a hard time. And I cry. And I might look. Dang, you used to seeing black person like this. You look at some pictures. Oh, this is. Oh, you look at me. Oh, but look at you today. You must be failing. You done fell off. I'm glad you said that. And then there ain't no broken record because I can say the same thing and mean 10 different things. I got this. It's hard out here. And some things are meant to scare somebody to motherfucking death. But then when you get to death, hey, what's up? Shit. The power. What? The Reaper? What's up? The Grim Reaper? How you doing? Don't fucking play with me. Hello? Talk to you, Grim Reaper. I want to talk to you, me, for real. And if you don't talk, what the fuck are you? Are you? Oh nah, ain't no goddamn way. So what you some motherfucking weapon of mass destruction? Are you something that takes somebody out? Any motherfucking thing have a real experience in a real life. And so I asked you, what is your goddamn problem with me? And if it's just your job that you don't want me to take it personally, what the fuck is your job? And not only what is your job, what is it to you? And why would you accept the assignment? And if there is no assignment, they giving you a bad motherfucking name out here. And I'm not fucking around. And I'm not going to be the cause of your downfall, too. See, when a motherfucker try to throw something at me, they throw a boomerang and then they come back right at them, and they better catch their shit. Because I don't have to have shit ring me around my neck. I'll be knee high in a bunch of bullshit. Yes. I know that I have some troubles. Motherfuckers sit up there and talk about trouble in my way. I have to cry sometimes. Ain't nobody listening. That ain't what's up. But that's alright. Yeah. I know that I can blame it on somebody else. And I know that I can say it was on this person, because I know there's a money in that. And don't worry, because all I have to say is that. And all I have to say is because of that. And so many people imitate that, so that it's gonna fix it. I know that it would fix it. Yeah. But what about me? You said my father's a king, and a king of everything. But where is he, and why you keep him from me? I'm the illegitimate child, estranged all of my days. So that's okay, I am on my own way. So I cry, and I say hi to the trouble, hi, and I ain't just get this way. Because I've always liked myself. I wasn't hating on in my house. I didn't come from a house of what? Hatred. But somehow people came through and made their way. So no, I'm not making myself at home. I'm a long way from home. I'm not comfortable, and my mind is not up for discussion, because it's probably something or another anyway. So trouble, trouble. Trouble, in my way. I have to cry sometime. And you can't chapter 51 me. What the fuck? You ain't giving me a room to cry in, and I don't want your room to die in. So I have me and you have something. Trouble in my way. I lay awake at night, and that's all right. but I know there's a way for me. But for you, I have to sing. So I have to cry sometime. But that's alright. Can it be fixed at all? I'm living. People out here doing all kinds of stuff, saying all kinds of stuff, and it's just a problem. They don't have it, and they're using the worst things, and they're not properly looking into these things because they want to build something, and they are fucking up. They want to put a whole bunch of stuff, and that's why they got to constantly rezone, because they find somebody with some education that didn't, oh, wait a minute, this is wrong. They talk about the circumference of the world, whether it's round or flat. They say, what? Greece or something learned from Africa, and then Africa had to civilize Greece a couple times, and then it went through a change of hands, and then all this different stuff, and then eventually what happened? They figured out, okay, well, what's the amount of the world, and they were off by what they say, perhaps a yard or something. And these people come from different worlds and have information, and they say they have a difference of a fucking yard. Do you know if somebody put their goddamn fence over just a fucking inch in my yard, they gotta move that bitch? Ain't no neighbor, come on. I gotta get this pool fit in. Yeah, it's just like a cup of sugar every day. Move your goddamn fence. Oh, it wasn't my fault. Now I can't afford to pay for a fence twice. You should have had somebody come on and assess this bitch with some goddamn sense. You should have did it. You should have read the goddamn books before you tried it with me. I ain't fucking around. You think I might want to pool someday? How about this? How about I come and you just move the fuck out your whole house? I gotta have your house. Move out. When I start talking like that, they start calling the goddamn police. Why? It's only a fucking inch. You give an inch, you take them out. You give an inch, they be fine with the inch. But did you ask me for the inch? Now I'm sharing property with you, and you're not sharing property with me. Where do I have to pay my property taxes on all of this stuff? And it's people literally out here saying, and still saying it, biting their motherfucking raggedy ass fingernails, hair falling out of every goddamn thing, bitch. Meanwhile, what is it worth to you? Where people crying so much their hair falling out? Where people are going through all kinds of things, and bitch, I don't care about you and why your shit falling out, bitch, but you got an appointment with a beautician, bitch, not Jasmine Renee Davis. You need to go to your doctor and ask your doctor some shit. You ain't been the one where somebody try to medicate you and your shit fall out or whatever. Because I can tell you something. I know how to have hair not motherfucking fall out. I almost started to goddamn bald my goddamn self until I got a hold of my goddamn self. And I don't have that problem. So I'ma talk all goddamn day because I'm celebrating who I am. And what the fuck is celebrating? I could be talking some more dumb stuff. And somebody probably laughing then because it might mean that I'm kicking my own ass, right? I know. And so then what? So now I got to change it up. Now I got to make a thesaurus. I don't care about none of that shit. They act like they the ones that's the best at every motherfucking thing. You ain't got nobody trying to steal your spleen, bitch, so you can't make it. Ain't nobody touching you. You don't, and then, you know what? And then if there ever was some, you ain't knocking on no motherfucking doors that I'm knocking on. And bitch, you ain't trick-or-treating the same motherfucking place that I'm trick-or-treating at. I had a house that I was supposed to purchase in Hunter's Ridge. I didn't even know. Moving into that motherfucker, the door was all falling apart and everything. It was so embarrassing. It was literally embarrassing that time. I'm purchased from a fucking county board executive, whatever he was. He is county board, he's a chairman or something, not a chairman, but he's on the motherfucking, not an alderman, but he's on the county board. Terry Rose and his son Christopher Rose, lawyers, they daddy, granddad, all the fucking been attorneys, all kinds of shit forever. These motherfuckers sit there and know goddamn well that house was not suitable for, and you know what? They got so much power. The same people, that got on bullshit with me. I wrote to them and told them how bad they treat me. And you know, them people sent pictures and said that I was keeping a nasty house. I said, if I was keeping a nasty house, how did they get a picture of my house nasty? Well, this is my house, and I did not see them take any pictures in my house, and they did not ask me to take any pictures, and they did not come. So what, you know what I'm saying? That man had called that woman, and she changed the whole story. He talked to her, and she started fighting me. And they said that they were not going to do anything about it. And literally, the window downstairs was falling the fuck off. Big windows. Windows bigger than this. Let's see. The windows is bigger than this. Bigger than that. And it was on the ground floor. And they were wooden windows. Motherfucking big ass refrigerator. Fucked up. Malfunctioning. Dishwasher. Everything. Garage doors. I mean, everything was all fucked up. And they said they couldn't do nothing about it. The floors and everything was messed up. Right when they knew they were about to sell the house, then they fixed the fucking floors and tried to tell me to exit. See what I'm saying? The whole time, them motherfucking floors was fucked up. My mama tried to turtle wax, did every motherfucking thing. My mama was scrubbing. My mama was trying to bring the shine. She had the trying to bring the shine up. Them floors was eating all that shit up. You ain't about to blame me or my mama because I was doing it too. Bitch, where were you when the fucking FEMA wasn't doing shit and I had to go down there with your raggedy ass shit and everything and try to get the flood up? And you gave me a $500 discount off of my motherfucking rent. That's right. It wasn't even $500. I think it was about $300. Because I said, you know what? No, you got to do something about this. No, that was not enough. And then the bitches sit there and got her son running through the goddamn house. Talking about this gonna be his house. I'm not gonna lie for you, bitch. That was my house. And so when I go through all of my problems and I see that these people not doing right and they sitting in this, I mean, it's a problem. Listen, I know where I am. It's easy to place the blame on somebody that's dead right? Until they have a legacy that is now going to hunt every one of their offspring or every one of whoever they have that they have left behind. You are not slick. Don't use nobody name because you don't motherfucking know, right? That shit was supposed to be a form of flattery, of good intention, and all. And I look at it and I say, I can say that I did not mean any harm because I see how terrible what people use people's names and what they do, and they destroy it. There are a lot of people all over that do not like me. And so it looks bad. And there are people who know and they I don't care. I can't speak for them. A motherfucker sit up there and stole my son out of my yard. And that attorney did not do any work for me. I did the work and he sued me. And you know what? He didn't even send he cheated in court. He sent it. Their tactic is send it to the wrong address. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to sue them motherfuckers for $1 billion and I'm going to send it to the wrong address. And then what is it going to come back on me? I'm not doing that. I'm going to give you your shit. I'm going to give you your shit. As soon as I keep picking all this shit I'm picking up off of me, motherfucker. Here's your shit. Because it ain't got to be enough to go around, but it's enough. They got everybody in jail, all these people that they got, all these black men, all kind of people in jail for bullshit ass crimes because they want everybody clawing and fighting over one motherfucker. And that's me. All y'all fighting over me. When you get out there and find you a motherfucking man or some business, and there's women in jail like a motherfucker too. But they got women all in the mental hospitals, all doped the fuck out here looking for the next hit. Strawberries, that's what they call them. These motherfuckers out here getting pimped, and they know they getting pimped by people that ain't got shit, but a strong hand. And you know what? That strong hand go a long motherfucking way where they say, I ain't got shit, but I'm going to stand up. Ain't nobody going to touch you. You might didn't crack the goddamn teeth. You might have did so much crap, you ain't got no teeth. But you know what? Ain't nobody going to fuck with you. See, so I'm not going to talk about poor pimps like that. That's a poverty pimp and a poor pimp. That's two different things. I'm going to talk this shit the fuck through. I'm going to educate this situation. Because y'all bitches put in them reports that you educated me, that you gave me education. The problem is you got the education. And when I start telling them, bitch, you here to learn from me. Bitch stormed out. She ain't like that shit. She, you know what she did? She wrote all kind of bad stuff about me because I caught on. You're asking too many, I gotta look up this word. It's a simple word. It's just a simple, not even a simple word. It's just a basic word, inquisitive. You're asking too many inquisitive. You're too curious about me, bitch. This don't have any, I'm trying to tell you. I want to talk about, but you did bring me a paper that say, what is not guilty, guilty. Bitch, you ain't even telling me about all of the pleas. It's more than guilty, non guilty, no contest. But this is what these people around here, they only got this little bit of law. They're a developing type of situation. They don't have the proper education and they murdering people People are dying at the hands of idiots. Oh, stupid. Let me get the fuck that. I'm about to get the right word. Because what I'm saying is, it's not like they're like me. Like they just don't know. These motherfuckers are out here faking the fun. And then people really going to school, get that education, and they inquire, then they're getting a mess on their hands. Or they're being looked down on. Or people are now coming and taking from them. Just because I know something a little bit more than you, now you're going to kick my ass and try to make everybody think that I'm fucking crazy. Because this whole time, bitch, all you gotta do is stay in your own motherfucking space. Brush up on your goddamn skills. It's too many people competing for the same groups of people. I cannot be in all those places at one time, but I know that all those people can probably look to me at once or in individual times. I know people probably all consider me at some point or another, but that's not to say that people won't consider someone else too. I mean, come on now. I think about all kinds of stuff. I think about some shit. I'd be like, oh my goodness, why? And then people sit up here and work third shift and try to change their biological clocks and shit. People be going through all kinds of shit. And so you condition, and then they hibernate the brain, and they do all kinds of stuff, and then you expect somebody to understand and learn, and then they don't have nutrition. And they are dry. You will blow a motherfucking head gasket in your car. I should have told that boy, that man yesterday, make sure you keep your goddamn oil change in your car tuned up and wash your shit. Wash your truck. Get out there and go to the motherfucking junkyard and do what you have to do. Fix your own little shit. Do your own body work. If you want to keep your shit like that, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. But what I'm saying is, don't hate on me where you know goddamn well. Okay? I'm about to look up this word. Nope, they're not idiots. Nope. A stupid person or a low intelligence. Nope, I'm not even going to say that. No, they're motherfucking, you know what? They are, whoever the fuck they are. Yeah? They're their names. And they try to be Mr. Know-It-All, Miss Know-It-All, Mrs. Know-It-All, Dr. motherfucking punk ass Know-It-All, Dr. Excellent Know-It-All. You gotta know it all. When the fuck are you gonna go home and take care of your house? How's your house clean? Is your car motherfucking clean? Oh, that's a cigarette you smoking? I know the fuck you lying. Since when the cigarette gotta be bad? Mind your own motherfucking business. People smoke cigarettes for all different reasons. How are you gonna tell me that what I take, I cannot do, and you have to have a license and all this shit have to be handled through a pharmacy and all this different shit, but I can go around the store and buy mine, and you're gonna tell me mine is worse? Of course, you're gonna make something easier, right, for me. The problem is, people go through things and they take care of themselves. If they got a motherfucking bottle of wine and cigarettes and they do that shit every day for 4 or 5 months, a year, 5 years, or whatever, ain't your motherfucking concern, because there's some functioning people out here, and you're not gonna call them an alcoholic or a dope fiend or whatever the situation is, and you don't know nothing about them, but then you want to tell somebody else that they are, you know what I'm saying? What? It's still, you gonna still talk some shit, bitch, until you hide and don't tell nobody, because you don't gotta tell nobody. Bitch, you don't even want to tell your name. You're telling a number for your punk ass name. You so ashamed, you won't even tell your motherfucking name. You working in a public job and you don't even tell your goddamn name. But you show saying mine, you show talking, hey, bitch, your water cooler talking ass. Gossiping. This is not the place. Those are not the fucking places but go right ahead. Go right a motherfucking head. Please just do it. It's serious when they killing people and killing babies before babies are even born into this world. Black people who are having children and then you don't even know how babies are really made because they have turned it into a business. And they are on a time schedule and they will never admit at their hospital. They'll rather throw somebody out of the hospital and die outside in a motherfucking street so that they won't say that their hospital have all them goddamn deaths, all those motherfucking cardiac arrests, all those transfers to other hospitals, all the motherfucking stillborns or premature labors or birth defects. They will falsify the motherfucking reports and make somebody look sicker than they are to gain and make somebody look like they don't need a motherfucking thing to also gain. These hospitals around here, if they told the truth, they would be shut the fuck down. And that's why with me, they got their people in all these places. As soon as they reroute my goddamn call immediately. They know my goddamn name before I even show the fuck up. And that's another reason why them motherfuckers trying. And I got a 16-page introduction letter. They took me off as special administrator for my dad, and that man is refusing to give me my power of attorney papers and all that different shit. Allen Urban is supposed to be an attorney for me. How is he fighting me? I don't understand. I don't understand it. That's one that I just can't. You gotta tell me. No, I used to beg that man. He was ignoring my text messages. it was crazy. He just, for years, he waited until after my dad died. And I said, because they were talking about putting my dad on hospice and all this. And I was saying, would it hurt the case or would it, try to tell me?